Hello. I was busy chatting online and then I'm like, oh, shoot, I should probably look for some lino printing materials. Um, yeah, and this is my mess from yesterday. I ended up staying upstairs and doing some work. Oh, no, I don't have my... Okay, I'm going to have to find a photo. Maybe I will take a screenshot. Oh no, I have a... What am I talking about? I have a mirror. Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. I left my iPad upstairs and I thought, oh no, how am I going to do this? But of course, I have a mirror. I have a mirror and the mirror is going to help me see my lovely face this morning. Okay, let's try and set this out without it falling down everywhere. How is everybody this morning? I'm just logging on.
How is it?
Ooh. Did anybody... I have one person watching so far, and I brought a few things to show you. So I thought I had a big piece so that I could do a big lino cut of my face, but I actually don't. So if it goes well today, I will do a little bit more of a shop for some lino. I thought, honestly, I thought I had a couple of big slabs, but I don't. I did this one recently. Some of you have seen it on my 100-day project. It was a little larger than I expected to do. Hang on one second. I'm going to grab the negative space of this. So this is what it looked like here. And I did work a little bit more on it after the fact as well. But so you can see wherever you scrape, it's going to be white. So when you're thinking about your portrait, or I may just do features today because I don't think I've got enough to do a full face unless I do a really tiny one. So that's my plan. I do see some people here. Hello, C. Hello, Janan. Good morning, good morning. Let's have a look. All right. So, yeah, this is the one that I keep telling you that I print over the top. And this is part of my At the Table series. So I wanted to show you that. And then I don't know where my big slab went. So when I was teaching art school, so this is the mistake. If you're doing writing, you have to do it backwards. I made a stamp for the back of my gift cards, and I made it and then I stamped it and I'm like, oh my god, it's all backwards. So then I had to do another one, but I can use the other side because this is quite thick. So I may use that for an eye today, and I can use this for lips. I may use this for 2 eyes. So I'm going to do, this says 2011. So back in 2011, I was doing art classes or art camps within my studio, and I made this stamp for the kids so that they could stamp it on their books or on their bags and kind of make a statement like that. And then we did some letters, like some individual letters. And so these are all ones that I can, that's one of my daughters, JH. I can use the backs of these. I'm like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? I made a little crown. This one I can't use because I've actually signed it and I think it's a little bit. This one I may be able to use for something. So yeah, I wasn't fully prepared. I honestly thought I had a big piece. Hi Jenna. Hey Tash. Hi Amy. Thanks for coming to my live yesterday, by the way, everybody. That was fun. Okay, so I've got a few pieces. And then this is the tool that I'm going to be using. So mine came in sets. Yours may not be in sets, but these are some of the, what do they call them? The lino carving, lino carving knives or tools. Anyway, I'm going to take out a small one. And it's kind of nice that there's a set here. So what happens is you take this out and then you screw. It's nice. It's like it's very compact. So this, I'm going to take this out because I need a smaller one. I'll probably use both of those. And then how it comes in a set, you put this back in there and then you can screw this onto here and it all stays nice and compact. You can transport it like that. I don't have any potatoes. Who is that? Go grab a potato, Shah. I don't have potatoes, so I'm going to use these anyway. That's okay. All right. And just, you know, if you're using knives and cutters, and just be careful. All right. Hi, Melissa. How are you? Hi, Elvira. Are you back from your holidays, Elvira? Okay. I've got that. So yesterday we had a still life class. The day before that we had mixed media portrait class, which is, I really like this one. And this one was just 8 minutes in total. We did a continuous line and then worked into the continuous line. This was much longer. So I like working quicker. I'm just cleaning up my table as we go. And this was one of our still lifes. And this was another one of our still lifes, which is very bright. You know, that one may end up being cut up and used as collage. It's not that I don't like it, but I just, you know, things. Okay, so I have a Sharpie. I'm going to do some line drawings, like quick line drawings. Back and ready to carve. Yay, fantastic. So these are my substrates for whatever I'm going to do. Maybe we should do, is anybody, who is carving with us and who is not carving with us? Julie says, gouges in, oh, gouges in French and English as well, I think. Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. Did I say hi to everyone? Janan, hello. Let me know who's joining us today. Oh, and then I wanted to show you, this is the These Three Things book that I was talking about yesterday. We were having, was it yesterday or Monday? I think it was Monday. We were having a conversation about the art. Oh, no, hang on. Is it The Artist's Way? It was the journaling. Is it The Artist's Way? I'm getting confused now. Anyway, so this book by Lisa Anderson Schaefer, it is I haven't filled it in, but I wanted to support her, so I bought one. So she talks about, I mean, this is more of a guided one, but she talks about writing down things like 3 things that happened in the day, what you saw, what you heard, what you felt. And they can be really small. And I did that, I think, for the 100-day project that we did with Lisa right in 2020. And it's nice to look back at pages in my sketchbook and see something that's been written, because it brings me back to that time. So I'm going to try so bad. It's the same as doing sit-ups. I always say, I'm going to try, I'm going to do it, but then I never do. Melissa says, I just woke up. Don't think carving would be too safe. Huh. Jenna says, I will try with a knife. You be careful with your knife. And she says, not carving, but we'll try resist. Oh, that's a really good idea. And Meryl says, not this morning. Louis says, morning, not painting, having lunch. Oh, it is called The Artist's Way. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to get started. I'll set the timer. If you're not carving, you can be drawing. So I'm going to draw features. So I'm going to give myself just a minute for a few of the features. And then maybe I can arrange my face on a piece of paper. I mean, we could do that. Janan says, I'm not carving, but painting a burger from your class, watching and learning recarving. I did some work a few years back. And Nick says, watching and knitting. Everybody, that's great. I'm glad that you guys are here, and it's lovely that you are doing all the things that you're doing. All right, 1 minute, everybody. If you are drawing or if you are carving, Elvira's carving with me. 1 minute starts now. I just figured if I could do a little sketch. My eyes are very red this morning. This is what happens. You get to see your face early in the morning. So then I have to determine. So you can make marks. There's a lot of ways you can do this. Mark making with the tool so that you get a lighter touch. I think I can probably fit my eyebrow in just up here. I don't know if I have to do little bits around it. All right. So I'm going to sketch everything, and then I'm going to start doing my, okay, so that's my right eye, what I see. So that when I stamp it, it's going to be that way around though. So then I should probably do another one just so that, well, my face is not going to be symmetrical. Oh, well, never mind. Like it's not going to be right. Or maybe I should have done the eyes on here. Okay, I'll do the eyes on here. Oh, or should I do it on, maybe I should do it on paper and then transfer it to here so that I cut out so that it's the right way around. Oh, I'm getting really confused now. Okay, I'm just going to draw them out on here. It doesn't really matter. Melissa says, I've done liner drawing on Procreate before, finding a chisel, brush to draw with, then adding slight shadows effects to make it look like a print. Ooh, that's exciting. And Elvira says, I prepared a photo, transferred it to blue rubber stamp material inspired by Julie Faye Fan Bazzer. Well, I'm going to just do this, and then you're going to have to share yours and show us on Friday if you come to the morning Zoom. Okay, I'm going to do 2 eyes now. I'm going to give myself 3 minutes, and your 3 minutes starts now, or my 3 minutes starts now. You think that I'd be able to draw my eyes without without looking at myself in the mirror right now, because we've done so many of them. Okay, I'm not going to get my eyebrows on this one. Maybe a little bit. I'll do a little bit. I should have put my eye lower down. Okay, spacing. So I'm just drawing with a Sharpie. And like I said, it's not going to be the right way around, but that's okay. Elvira had a great idea to use a photo of herself and transfer it. That's probably going to give you a much better likeness. So I kind of like this eye better, but it's a bit bigger. 52. Oh my God, it's like 3 minutes is like a lifetime. It is. If we only thought about 3 minutes being a lifetime every day, we would have a lot of lifetimes in a day. I don't know what is happening with my hair either this morning. And Elvira says, love your idea about only doing features. Do you have enough stamp material to just do features, Elvira? Like, I think it would be, you know, patrons who sign up to my monthly little packages, you may be getting some stamps on the back of your, I kind of like seeing a little bit of my hair on this side too, so I'm going to add that. You may be getting some stamps of my face on the back of your envelopes next month. All right. I kind of like this eye, these eyes, more than this eye. All right, so let's go to nose. Should we do nose? I'm going to do it on this one because it's going to give me a little bit more real estate. And I will give you just 1 minute for your nose. And because I have to start, I have to start carving. Thank you, patrons who added beautiful photos from their days yesterday. Meryl added that she went to the Brownsville Museum in Texas, and she added what's his name? Julian, an artist who did some beautiful imagery. And also Julie, she went to a museum in Marseille in France. Okay, don't love that. Is that gonna fit? Yeah, that's gonna fit. Look. I guess I should have thought about that as well. Size. Okay, nose. We're gonna do mouth. I'm gonna do mouth on here. Okay, 1 minute. Guillermo. No, it's not too late to add, Janan. C says, cool, re-stamps on envelopes. Yeah, I think it'll be fun. Okay, 1 minute, mouth. If you're just drawing with us, then I guess this is a good opportunity for you just to okay, I can't speak and draw my mouth, so I'm gonna shut up for a minute, okay? You're probably all thinking, oh, that's nice and quiet. Mouth. What else should I do? Maybe a little bit of my ear and hair, just on this side here. Okay, another minute starts now, and then I should start carving. This one is a little bit different in texture. Okay, maybe I'll just tag on a little bit of a chin here. And then some hair that I can just add like along here at the top. And maybe some wispies. Okay, all right, we're good. Let's start carving. I'm gonna do like easy ones first. So always carve away from yourself, and have your fingers. A lot of people, when they're carving, I think it's more when you're doing wood carving, but they would have a box right here or a platform that it doesn't move. And with this, you're supposed to lay it right down. Like this is the tiny, tiny one. So you're supposed to lay it flat along here and glide it on your tool. I also don't have, I'm not very prepared, I don't have the stamping stuff. So what I'm going to use is, I'm just going to use ink. I'm going to wear gloves and use ink, and it's going to be messy, but that's what I'm going to do. Okay, I just did it wrong though. Oh no, I'm going to have to do this. I'm going to have to make, that is going to be wrong, isn't it? So I'm probably not going to be able to make the whole skin tones, but I want the, oh, I'm going to have to do it the opposite way around. Okay, I need to change my tool. So this, for example, has to be white, and my skin probably should be white, and just leaving the lines of the dark. So I'm going to have to do it that way around. Okay. So this is wrong. So I'm going to, well, it's a good job I just started with the, with my chin. Let's get this going. So I need to take away all the white that is on here. And what you can do is you can test it as you go so that you can see. I'm going to just do all the little areas, because, and you're supposed to move the, you're not supposed to move your hand around like I was doing. You're supposed to move this and swivel it. I'm going to move this piece of paper. And I think I just went over that edge. Great. There's a lot of concentration here. Maybe I should put my glasses on as well. It's quite tiny. Oh, let's see, what does it say? C says, I'm loving my resist. Oh, yay. And Melissa says, I like the third eye placement. Oh, that's a good idea. Eye as an ear. That, yeah, I mean, could put the third eye. And Sue says, and I have not cut myself. Good job. Elgena says, I only have 2 small rubbers here, so I cannot do a face right now, but sketching instead. You could use anything from, like Meryl said, potatoes. You could use sweet potatoes. You could use anything that has a flat surface. Maybe beetroots. So yeah, many different things that you could use. Tonight, so it's Wednesday. there's the call for Kamala Harris, artist for Kamala, tonight. I don't know if any of you guys went to last week's or the week before. Gail Quebeca, she hosts it with a few others. So if you want to go to that, go over to Gail's. I'll share it in my stories. It's very inspiring, and there's a lot of women out there who are, you know, trying to make sure the right person gets into power for you all. And it just takes a bit of bonding together and figuring out what you guys can do to make it happen. Anyway, so that's at, I think that's at 7, I want to say. I think it's at 7. I have a critique tonight, and I haven't really done too much with the visual arts passage. So I should get some work done for that today. Alright, I'm going to change to a bigger one in a minute because I'm just doing all the detailed areas. Making sure that I get details on. I can just add a few hairs here. Maybe I should do around the hair here as well. So you can do all the small stuff first and then go in with a larger area. I find it very much easier to actually move my hand, but I think you're supposed to like move this. It's almost like cutting with scissors. Okay, I'm gonna move over to the other eye. And I will stamp this one so you can see where we're at after I've carved everything out. Okay, so I need the white out. And I can tell when I've gone over a line because it eliminates the line right here, which I've done. I find it quite relaxing to do this. Have you guys enjoyed your month of different materials and doing your self-portraits? Melissa says, I use heavy body acrylic and it works well. Yes, you just have to wash the stamp afterwards. Julie says, I have a question, if that's okay. I found some Nitram in a tube. It's very sticky, isn't it? I've never used the Nitram in a tube, sorry, comparing to art graph, and I thought it would be more opaque. Can I layer it? You can definitely layer it. So I haven't done the Nitram in a tube, but yeah, you can layer. I wonder if you try putting it in like a little half pan, like yeah, like a little half pan, and see how it dries, because it may dry the same as this. Julie. Julie says she has enjoyed it, but she's sick of her face. Oh no. I kind of know how you feel. Like, I'm not sick of your face, I'm sick of my face. All right, let's get along here done. Ooh, that was a bit of a dig. Okay, so like I'll probably have to clean up little areas. Also, depending on if you just do a light dig, it may show up on your print. So, you know, just be aware of that. Kind of like put little lashes here. Okay, I'm going to switch to the bigger one, and then we'll see how this goes. This is not the biggest one. Let's see if there's a bigger one. Yeah, there's a much bigger one. This is huge. Very, very large. C says, I have absolutely loved doing the different mediums. And Julie says, aha. And Jenna says, yes, I've enjoyed all different art stuff. And Melissa says, Julie, you can let me know how the tube Neutrum dries out. Yeah, can you let me know too? Julie says, sure, Melissa. It kind of feels like it's got a lot of Arabic gum in, and I wonder if it has to have that so that it stays wet in... Why isn't it cutting? Oh, it is. Just have to push a little harder. This is the one that I have to be careful about. It's like a big dig. It goes a little bit too deep. See, I don't want any of this. I just want the eyes showing. Didn't feel very sharp, this one. The other one felt so much better. It's annoying me, so I'm gonna change it. Doesn't feel like the right... Here, let me see. Is this one bigger or is this one bigger? This one. Julie says, when I tried to layer, it's still wet and it kind of lifted in some sticky place. I wonder if... I'm sending a picture, Melissa. I wonder if it's not a good one. Oh, this is much better. You know how some art products, like it's like food. I wonder if it just didn't, if it's not right. I would contact the company as well, Julie, and say, is this how it's supposed to feel? And maybe look at some reviews and see what people say. I don't know. They may, everybody may say that, but like definitely this one is not sticky. The Neutrum. Yeah, that one was definitely a dud. dud. I'm just going to get the hair done on this side so that I don't have to worry about coming back to this side. It feels like the first part of a gouache tube when you first, oh no. Has anybody else got the Neutrum in a tube? Yeah, I would definitely have a look at reviews and see what people say, because if it's supposed to be like that, then that's fine. But if it's not supposed to be like that, then I feel like the company should send you another one, right? I may just get my eyes done today. Okay, let's go this way. Okay, I think that side is good, and now I can go over on this side. Sorry, this is quite a long process. Probably not something that is very exciting to watch. I also like, you know, just, which is very similar to lino cutting, the effect is very similar, is to get a foam board and just to mark into the foam board, and you get very similar effect to lino cutting. We didn't put that on our list, did we? Is that basically what you're doing, C? When you're doing, is it resist? I want some little marks here. Just take away the edge. Cut that way. No. But I can start it. Just don't want that hard edge, really. And once you make your sample or your next piece, like when you start stamping it, then you can see where you need to clean up your... I'll put these in here, because if not, they're going to get my way. How's everybody else doing? Oh, thanks, Janan. Janan's like, your eyes are lovely. Jan, how's Sela doing in England? I keep forgetting or meaning to ask you. ends off. All right, let's see. I have some acrylic ink here, so I'm going to test it with that. And I have some rough paper, very rough paper, that I can test it on. C says, I used, oh, so you're doing resist that way. You used a wax crayon for your line work and watercolored over. Ah, and that one is way too big. Here. It looks a little bit bitty, mine, so we'll see. Yeah, see, there's lots of areas that I've got to take away. I'm going to look like... But it's good. It's good to test it. Also, I don't know how deep some of these are, so let's have a look. And then, oh, I did have a brayer somewhere. That would have helped. Oh, I know where it is, but I can't reach it right now. Janan says, doing well in London today. Oh, lovely. Okay, so, I mean, not bad. There are things like, well, that is part of the eyebrow, I guess. I can take away this line here. So this is where I'm going to come in and eliminate some lines. Oh, I guess it's over here as well, isn't it? Because this is opposite. I have to watch that as well. I don't mind, like here. Maybe I'll just take away a little bit more. I gotta think reverse. I like the hair. I don't like how straight above my eyebrows are, so just gonna cut in a little bit on each of these areas. And the same here. It's just that line that's just very linear. Okay, I didn't put gloves on either, it's okay. I don't mind this at all, like that's kind of, I feel like that's true. So this I took away, this line I would like to take away here. And then, oh, this major one in the middle of my nose, do not need that. Don't need that. I mean, it could have been just excess ink that's gone around. This is quite heavy as well. All right, I'm gonna see how that is. And we'll do ooh, that wasn't good. Okay, well, let's try again. Melissa says, can you squish the tube to mix the sticky bits around, Julie? I'm gonna have bits everywhere. I wish I hadn't smudged that, because then I could do a comparison. Okay, still a few in the middle here. I don't know if it's because I'm pushing down on it and making it a little bit like pushing down on this main middle area. I don't know. I'll keep taking a few bits away and see how it works. Anywhere else? Could just do a tiny little bit in here. And that bit there, take that away. I mean, I know it's touching some areas. This little bit, don't like. I'm being a little bit particular now. Nothing is up here, that's fine. This little area, I'm going to take away that. And this. All right, let me try again. I think I put too much ink on it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use my book and just flatten it like this instead, because if not, it's not an even press. Which is probably why they have those big presses. Okay, there are still areas like here. Okay, I'm going to quickly wash this off because it's getting a lot of ink, a lot of paint on it. Okay. It's really inky. Okay, let's see. Down here, I don't really love this area down here, so I'm going to eliminate that. Julie says, okay, I flattened my drawings so that the knee trim isn't so shiny. I used graphite. And Julie says, we'll be drying it in a half pan. Yeah, see if it works. And if not, I would contact the company and just say, is this how it's supposed to be? Because maybe it's an off, maybe it's like one that's not right. Okay. Also, I think I need to just clean this up a little bit if I can, delicately. And I could do this. and do this. I think I'll just be getting my eye done. My eyes. You know, when I said, do it away from yourself, sometimes that just doesn't happen. But I'm being very gentle, very careful. It is very satisfying. It's a very enjoyable technique, I feel. Like, I like it. I like carving away at it. All right, I'm gonna try it. Let me just make sure. This bit here. Okay. Let's try it again. Oh, I've still got rubber bits on. And then I'll do it in my book. All right, now I don't know if that long line, that's over here. Could be just how I was pressing it like before, right? Okay, well, I'm gonna put it in my book, in my little portrait book. I gotta find a spot for it. I guess I could do it over something like that. That would be kind of cool. Let's do it on this orange. I'm gonna try it on this orange paper. Will it fit? Oh yeah, I like it. That's cool. And I should call it My Eyes. And oh, I did get a stamp. I got a date stamp. Okay, so now I just have to figure out how to use it. So what did I have it on? Is it the 20th today? What is it today? Is it the 20th or the 21st? 20th or the, what is it? Oh, the 21st. All right, so I have to change this to 21. Is that 20? 23? 21. It's not a 2. That's a, oh no, okay. 1, 2. It's that way around. 3, 2, 1. Let's see. Oh no, August the 78th. August the 78th. Okay, I need to turn my thing around. Oh, I know why. I know why. Okay, how do you do that with that? Okay. I see. Oh my God, this is like you have to think backwards as well. 1, 2, and 20. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. August 21st. Yay! I can never do those date stamps. Oh my gosh. Aljana says, I'm cutting my camper car instead of as a rubber is small. Huh? I'm cutting my camper car instead as my rubber is small. Oh, because you made a camper car. Melissa says, that was such a satisfying stamp sound. A little bit too satisfying. But I got a stamp like all of you guys because I'm so bad at writing the date. Anyway, so I think I'm going to stop there. Oh my gosh. So I still have a nose to do, but that would take a long time because I would have to like eliminate all of that. And then the mouth, I mean, I could quickly do the mouth. I think I'm just going to leave it at eyes. They may be a little bit too close together, but it's okay. And I should probably put that it was a lino stamp because if not, I will forget. And I'll be like, ooh, that's a different picture. There we go. So, Melissa, what is this week in your art hang party? If you don't know who Melissa Martin is, go follow her on YouTube. She has a great night of drawing every Thursday, and it's called Art Hang Party. And there's music and there's timed drawing events. Debbie, hi Debbie. Debbie, I think it always feels like a party when you join. Debbie says, did you carve this out just now? Wow, such a cool idea for a live self-portrait. Well, you know, this is what happens when you know, you get together with a group of your lovely Patreon friends and they give you ideas. So we have this list, and this list helps us determine what we do on certain days. So yeah, today was lino cutting, tomorrow's oil pastels, and Friday is acrylic wash. It'll just be basically a mishmash of what I have left because I don't have that many left. Then next Monday is oil paints. That will be funny. That is in, so Fridays and Mondays are on Zoom with Patreons, and Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are live. Next Tuesday is collage, can't wait. Wednesday is pan pastels or eyeshadow. Thursday is coffee and tea, and Friday is jelly plate. Can't wait for that as well. If you don't have some of these, you could do mono printing, paint sticks, soft pastels, water soluble pencils, potatoes, beets, Posca pens, and ink. Next month, just so that you all know, I am sending out a Patreon email as well as a Substack email. If you're a paid Substack subscriber, you will get a link also with patrons to a Padlet where we're doing ABCs in September on a daily, and our patrons will be able to add imagery to that Padlet. So I'll be skewing up every morning with a whole bunch of different images, and I think I'm just going to do a page, like a spread in my sketchbook every day. It's a good way of warming up. Melissa says, art hang party this week is build a camping scene. Oh yes, I love the building camping scene sessions. Yay. Debbie goes, me? Party? Yes. So smart. Love these ideas. I was watching yesterday's while I was working in the afternoon. Wow, couldn't believe how much you got done with a huge canvas. But really, I didn't get much done at all because I'm going to be painting over the whole of it. But I like the composition. I'm happy with the composition. I've just got to refine and put some color on because I don't really want it to be blue and red. I just grabbed paint in the morning and was like, oh, I've got 20 minutes to set up and take everything back to my backyard. And as you saw, I forgot water, so I used the spray bottle, but the spray bottle was kind of cool. I kind of liked how that turned out. I think I'll be using that in the future with acrylics. Really like it. I may have to put a drop cloth in my studio because yeah, it did drip everywhere. But anyway, so yeah, this is our lino stamping or lino cutting session this morning. Thank you all for joining. We did have plans on getting other features and a little bit of hair. There's an ear, a nose. I did one eye, but I figured I'd do two. So yes, in the dewy damp grass, it was dewy damp. And yeah, the spray bottle worked so well. It did. I think it's something that I have never tried before, but I didn't have water other than that. And I needed to eliminate something from the canvas, so it was great. Bring your rain boots. Elvira says, my tamp. Not too sure what that is. Thank you, Janan. Have a great day. Oh, your stamp is finished. I can't wait to see it. Elvira, post it in our group chat. Melissa says, don't forget to like the video. Thank you, Melissa. Don't forget to like the video, everybody. And subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. I think you have to subscribe to like the video, but subscribe. I'd really like to get to 1,000. Maybe I'll do a giveaway. Maybe that's what I'll have to do. 17 people watching and 10 people liked my... I'm okay with it. You know, if half of the people like my video, that's absolutely great. Janice says, sorry I missed your live, but the end stamp looks great. Well, I thought I had a big piece of lino rubber, but I don't, or I didn't. I think I used it on this piece I was showing at the beginning, which is the piece that I've been using over my 100-day project. Which I kind of put on pause, but yeah, it's the stamp of, you know how I like to draw table scenes. So this is my table in England, and I did a big stamp. That was, you know, it was fun to do. Took a long time, but it was good. Melissa says, you need to ask your IG friends to follow you here. I should. I think a lot of my IG friends are kind of ghosts. I don't think they're really there. So I'm not sure. Melissa says, I also like the idea of you stamping the back of envelopes with just the eyes. Yeah, I think I may do that. I think it'll be cool. And she says, I love the large and the eyes and the nose. I love the large and the eyes and the nose. The large. I try. Yeah. I think the eyes would be good. I think just the eyes. All right, everybody. I should really go and see if my doggy wants to go for a walk. Have a really good day. I'm going to just pack this up so I don't find any lying around. Love this little kit. Super handy. And now I can put it away for another day. Bye, everyone.